Hey crew, it's Ben, and I'm back with another reaction video. I don't know what to think about this one. This is a brand new artist, and it's probably conspiracy minded. So we're gonna check it out. This is "Resist and Rise" by Beast 1333, which is an interesting amalgamation of numbers there, and featuring Rino. And we're gonna check it out. Let's go. I like the piano. It's building anticipation.
Resist, rise and resist it all. Blood splatter, blood squirt, blood flow through Congress Hall. Resist, resist as we rise to power. Supreme commander of the forces like a Eisenhower. Resist cause the threats are rising. Resistance troops are gathering, approaching the horizon. Resist, rise and we resist advances. We must resist together better. I'm in the lab building it out.
All right. He already brought some heat in the opening hooks. Words that I can't even repeat, because if I repeat them, they'll put me on a list.
I'm smashing out and I am wrecking.
This was 2012, though, so he wasn't talking about what they would assume I'm talking about.
Now and rules of stature. I scalp a politician with the skin of Margaret Thatcher. I was parliamentary, I'm the secretary, pensions pass. I spokesperson opposing and help the labor class. Hold it up and face them fast. I'm laughing at elections, cause they've already chose the next 3 president selections. Republicans and Democrats, fuck right wingers, left wingers. They're all the same, a bunch of cockamamie death bringers.
I'm with it. Y'all know I'm not what you would consider a hardcore anything. I don't get down with the left wing. I don't get down with the hardcore right wing. I don't like either one of them. Very much a middle of the road kind of guy. I do believe in elections, like for the most part. I'm not sure about the presidential ones. It seems like they may have been rigged for a while, but these local ones, where it really makes a difference, we can do something about that, and we can control our local situation. Our situation here locally has been very solid for the last 2 years. Just across the river, just down the road, has not been nearly as solid. We have solid people in our offices here. I don't know about, there's really, really good reason to believe that none of the national level stuff really makes a difference. We have people that we are told to choose from that is very much selected, right? Except for what happened in 2016. That was very much an upsetting the apple cart. That's why I was on board with that. I registered Republican to vote against him in the primary, but I voted for him in the general both times, and I will again this next time, because he is a stopping force. I don't know that we're going to make it to 2024. I'm hoping that enough people have woken up. I think we're in the end times. I've been quite clear about that. But I think that enough people have woken up that if we are not in the end times, this is not God's divine plan, then we may have woken enough people up to change the trajectory a little bit. They just came out, I forget who it was exactly said it, but they just pretty much said that the New World Order, globalism, has died. That's amazing. I think it was Schwab, but I might be wrong. So I don't want to quote the wrong person. But somebody just said that the globalism thing is dead. We need to focus on nationals, right? So that's why we need to focus on ours. Russia was focusing on theirs. That's what that whole situation over there is about. Their security from the global thing. That I can't say because I'm trying to keep this on YouTube. But there is a global thing, but it may have failed. It may have. I remained optimistic. I like looking at shit from the optimistic side. That is just who I am. I keep a pragmatic eye out, though. So I still think we're in the end times. I think this is before they really hammer us. It's just a pause. It's a breath. It's that relaxation before you really hammer in. It happens in every different conflict. There is that. It's a hammer, breathe, hammer. I think we're waiting on that hammer. But that's enough of me ranting. Let's go ahead and see what they got.
I cocktail Molotov, they cribs in Kenny Bunkport, and do the same to all.
And I'm trying not to be violent. I'm not a violent person anymore. I've given up violence. Very intentionally given up violence. And I do not promote violence. But we are at the point where I'm like, how have we as Americans, as the people that I grew up idolizing, how have we not handled things?
Offshore drillers that make a run for it, then reconvene podium speeches cause I'm the chairman. Surface-based defense capabilities threatening airmen. Blood stained the floor of the palaces like Magañas. Semi-automatic weapons hidden fields of Gañas. Fellowships and the sinking of all the metal ships. Strategic arm reduction treaty ain't gon' settle shit. For malicious, let's take matters into our own hands and stop following the Kardashians and the Lohans. No,
I'm surprised that has not happened. I really am. And like, I'm not advocating violence in any way, shape, or form. And I do not want to be taken that way in any way, shape, or form. But I am genuinely surprised that there has not been that on a national level. I really am.
TMZ, Washington Monument strapped in TNT.
That's where my NI led me wrong. This is me saying, hey, I was wrong about that because I really did think about 6 months ago it was going to pop off.
I'm bringing all the comatose back to life like an EMT. Spread the knowledge, spread the word. They call me Colonel 33rd with ricochets that hollow out bones like the bones inside a bird. Shots deferred as they bouncing back off my chest plate. Going at it, going forward. I don't respect fate. We make the choices. Watch the outcome as it affects the cause. Paganistic, ritualistic, bloody suit on Santa Claus. I live rebellion as conservatives live their life dull. I'll chop their heads off and eat cereal out their dried skulls. Resist, rise and resist it all. Blood splatter, blood squirt, blood flow through Congress Hall. Resist, resist as we rise to power. Supreme Commander of the forces like a Eisenhower. Resist, resist cause the threats are rising. Resistance troops are gathering, approaching the horizon. Resist, rise and we resist advances. We must resist together, bettering our winning chances.
Cock back, aim, and murder is the game plan. The virus and the vaccine was made by the same man.
Pitt ain't said shit. YouTube, Pitt ain't said shit. This is 2012 when he said this. This ain't got nothing to do with nothing current.
And murder is the game plan. The virus and the vaccine was made by the same man. Aim and murder is the game plan. The virus and the vaccine was made by the same man. Aggravated citizen, striving to be infamous. Man with a bomb on the White House premises. No moral emphasis. Times real perilous. America's been hit by psychological terrorists who bomb the mind.
Psychological terror. That is truth.
Of the
That's why we have a Supreme Court justice nominee who cannot define one of the simplest words in the English language. Adult human female.
It pull the wool over you with deceit and multiple lies they told of you. Uncountable life loss. People that bled all because the wicked war machine needs to be fed to its own oblivion.
And that's why we have this situation going on now. The guy in charge of the opposition over there is part of the same group as all the rest of these guys. Don't think that this is not showmanship.
And it's where his greediness led. World dominance and death is what he sees in his head. Now, meanwhile, we live in hood fabulous.
Like, he seems to want to keep his stuff. Like, it seems like he went to the school and was like, man, I really don't want my people to be part of this. And so he decided to pull them out. And he's trying to protect them from that. But he did go to that school. They're all playing the same game. They're all part of a club that we're not.
Walking cadavers with bodies loaded with poisonous food additives.
Yeah, there's some truth there too. Y'all hear? They gonna be slipping something into them drinks soon, right? Y'all heard that, right? I can't say it. I can't say it because I'm trying to stay on YouTube. But they putting something in the food soon. It ain't GMO grown. That's for sure.
Judicial sacrilege, DA and
It's GMGs, huh?
Changing your trial. Every activist who ever came, his name's in the file. Free speech no longer legal. NDAA sign. Now they can use force and lock you up for speaking your mind.
It's a lot worse now than it was in 2012.
If the past and the future could merge, I would bring.
They can put you in jail without trial and hold you as a terrorist for sending funds to somebody who is not a terrorist.
It's the introduction of Nat Turner, the new Gingrich. Your boy K. Rino. Yeah.
right, we're gonna let it play on that. You know how we do. Y'all make sure y'all get back over there. Give them a like, give them a share, give them a sub. I have forgotten to do that all morning. This is my third video, and I've forgotten to do that on both the other ones. I was wound up on it. And if I don't talk during the week, like during the weekend, if I don't get on here and talk to y'all, then come Monday, I'm like, so this was great. It seems like possibly they were part of the dichotomy on the left-handed side. I don't think they were far left-handed, but they did seem to be a little bit more upset with the right-handed side of the Congress and the Senate, where they were wanting to squirt things, than they were worried about the left-handed side of it. I don't like either side of it. Like, I like the ones that everybody gets pissed off at. That's who I like. John Kennedy from down here, everybody hates him. I love him. Like all the voters love him. Everybody in Congress seems to hate him. I'm okay with that. Like, if all the snakes hate you, then you must be St. Patrick, right? And not to claim that the man's a saint, but he'll get the reference. Anyway, this was great stuff. Beast 1333 and K Rino. I appreciate it. This was good stuff. K Rino. I don't know. I want to say K Rino, but I'm not sure. And I think somebody corrected me last time, but I've forgotten about it since then. It's been a while. I slept late since then. Anyway, thank you for this. I appreciate it. This is good stuff. I like thought-provoking, conversation-starting music, regardless of what your political leaning may be. I'm still going to listen to you, as long as you have a good argument. And there is a good argument there, even though it's a bit more violence than I am tempted to be in. To the crew, thanks for hanging out. Y'all make sure you check out the alternatives over here, because not everything I do can be put on YouTube. This one's running real close to the line. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate every single minute that you are here with me, and I am praying for you every single day. Till next time, this has been Pit State. Peace.